Hello and welcome back to Between Two Torches. I'm Elliot Barrows and today I'm joined by Emily Kulik, a senior here at LaSalle who is the president of LU Drama. During her first year, Emily played Erlene in Footloose. Sophomore year, she played Yona in Children of Eden, and this year she's playing Maureen in the production of Rent. This year, the Drama Club will be putting on Rent, once again in collaboration with Regis College. Welcome, Emily.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah. To start off, I just want to ask, how did you get involved in theater?
It's been a pretty big part of my life ever since I was a child. My mom's family was really into theater. My mom was actually a professional tap dancer for a while.
Oh, cool.
My uncle was really into theater, especially Rent. It was his favorite show, so I just sort of grew up with it and then
came full circle.
Yeah.
And at LaSalle, what's your favorite part of being a part of the Drama Club?
I really just like the community. Like, I've built such a huge family in this program between the production team and members of the cast. We have a program where we do sort of like sororities. We have bigs and littles, and so
That's
we create
cute.
our own family trees. So it's just a nice way to build community.
That's really awesome. And you're the president. How long have you been the president for?
I've been the president since last spring. I took over from our former president, Mackenzie Marin, who graduated last year. And we're looking to find a new president, so I'll be training someone for when I graduate this year.
And what are some of your responsibilities?
Basically anything and everything you can think of. I do all of the laser involvement stuff. I do the event proposals. I organize basically everything and sort of just tell people what to do. I found I'm very good at that.
Lots of work.
Lots of work.
Lots of work. What do you think the most difficult part of being a part of drama is?
I think just balancing everything, like especially around this time, the show is in a week, we're in tech, and it's just hard to balance everything, especially because I am an RA on campus. I just have so many things going on at once, so the balancing act.
I can relate to that, for sure. Now, looking specifically at Rent, for those who aren't aware of what it is, can you give a quick synopsis of what Rent is?
Yeah, so basically it follows the lives of artists living in New York in like the late 80s, early 90s, amidst like the HIV/AIDS crisis. And it sort of just follows their stories. Some of them are AIDS positive and some of them are not. There's gay relationships, lesbian relationships, and it's sort of just like an accumulation of everything happening in New York at that time.
Awesome. And what three words would you use to describe the show?
Uplifting, sad, and overall just positive.
Why was Rent chosen as the show this year?
I think just in light of everything going on, the coronavirus pandemic really relates to the AIDS epidemic as far as like how widespread it was. Coronavirus affected everyone, and so did the AIDS crisis. So I just think just where we are as a country right now, I think it was a good choice to make for the show.
So you're playing Maureen, one of the leads of the show. How would you describe your character and her involvement within the show?
So Maureen is an artist who moved into New York, and she basically moves into this empty street lot where like a bunch of homeless people are living, and she decides she's going to host a performance to protest the eviction of these homeless people. And she's a good person at heart, but she's one of those people that very much has a savior complex. That's very much who she is. She means well, but she doesn't always have the best intentions.
Yes. What are some of the other lead characters like in the show?
So you have Mark. He is a photographer, and he is played by Taylor Viles, actually. He is sort of the main narrator of the show. We're sort of looking at the lives of these people through his lens. He lives with his roommate, Roger, who is HIV positive, who then ends up with Mimi, who also lives in their building. Then there's Collins and Angel, who are the gay couple. My character Maureen and her girlfriend Joanne, and that sort of rounds out the cast, along with their landlord Benny.
And what can people expect from this production?
I think they can expect a lot of good energy. There are sad parts in the show, but overall you will walk away from it uplifted, changed in a way, it's a very uplifting show at the end of the day.
How can people support the cast and crew?
I think just coming out to see the show, putting the word out, getting more people to come. The more people that are talking about it, the more people will see in the audience and the more uplifted we'll feel as a cast.
So every semester, LaSalle Drama puts on a production. In the fall, it's a musical, and in the spring, it's a play.
It is.
For those who are interested in getting involved next semester, what does the audition process look like, and how can people get involved?
It definitely varies show to show. Usually we have a booth at the activities fair, both in the fall and the spring. So definitely reaching out to me, coming to the activities fair is a good way to get involved. The audition process is different from show to show. Usually for a play, which will be in the spring, you'll be asked to prepare like a short monologue or read from whatever show we're doing. We don't know what show it is yet, but we have info nights, so it's very easy to get involved in drama.
Fantastic. And is there any other information about the show that you think people need to know?
Just come see it. It is next week, November 17th through the 20th. It's a Wednesday through a Saturday. I would love to see a lot of people there.
Fantastic. And for following along, staying up to date, how can people do that?
You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We actually have a new TikTok account that is run by one of our alumni, Laura Gunning. So definitely connecting.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Make sure you check out Rent the Musical at Regis College Fine Arts Center. Performances will be held, as Emily said, Wednesday, November 17th, Thursday, November 18th, Friday, November 19th, and Saturday, November 20th, starting at 7 p.m. each night. Tickets are $10, but LaSalle students get in free with a LaSalle ID. So why not go out and support your peers? It's a show you will not want to miss. This is going to be all for this episode of Between Two Torches. Make sure to follow LCTV on all our social medias and come back next Tuesday for an all-new episode. In the meantime, I'm Elliot Barrows, and thanks for watching.